Okay, so hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Golden Gloves Show. With me is the IBO Cruiserweight Champion of the world, successful in his 6th defense of his world title on Saturday night against Seferi. Well done, Kevin Lerena. We're going to talk about that big fight now. But first, let's talk about something different that the viewers out there don't know about the world champion, Kevin Lerena. What's it like in the day of the world champion? When you get up in the morning, what happens?
Obviously, my main priority when I'm in training camp is getting my training in. But I do feed a little bit of my other soul, which is saving lives. The reason why I do that, I feel it helps me get my... Because obviously your mind's always channeled in on the fight, but it allows me to switch off. So a day in the life, if I had to give a day, let's say I wake up and go to conditioning at 5 o'clock. Get to the conditioning gym, do my conditioning for an hour, go home, refuel on some food, then get to Peach Gym at about 9:30, warm up, box from about 10 o'clock until 12 o'clock, depending whether it's a sparring day or a skills day. And then what I'll do when I'm finished, and eat my shower up, eat my lunch, and then I'll jump on the road from, like, let's say if I don't have any meetings or engagements, from 1:30 until 4 o'clock, and wait for some calls. You know, if there's anything to do, save lives, if someone's really critical, I'll go help because it stimulates me. Then when I get back home in the afternoon, it's time to put on my running shoes and go run. No,
that's amazing. How many lives would you say you... I know you're not really counting.
Yeah.
You kind of saved over the last couple of years.
I've only been practicing as an AA for 3 years, but I'd say there's been quite a few that stand out. One being someone having a severe allergic reaction. I was the only person on scene and helped resuscitate that lady. I've done a few drownings, but it's definitely a collective effort. It's a team effort of all paramedics coming together. Obviously you don't count. It's just something I'm passionate about. I get no remuneration from it. I'm truly just passionate about it and I enjoy it. So it's something you have to enjoy. My main focus is boxing, though. You know, you've got a very short time,
of course.
And I don't let it at all creep into my boxing that I cannot box. You know, if it's time to train, it's time to train. If it's time to go to Peach Gym, it's time to go to Peach Gym. You know, there's no oh, no, I'm going to go save a life. You know, unfortunately, I've got focus. So
you're training like 3-4 hours a day and saving lives as a
yes, but I'm also realistic. If I feel like, hey, I've had a hard training day with Pete. Pete's had us in the gym for 2.5 hours, 2 hours, and then I still ran. I'm like, there's no saving lives today. I need to be realistic and recover and say I'm going to go home and rest up and turn my phone off.
And of course, then you've still got to find time for your 2 beautiful children.
Exactly, and that's another thing. You know, showing my kids a lot of love and affection, and when they fortunately go to school, so it allows me to train in the day. But it's about time management. But like I said, my main priority is obviously my children and my boxing, and then saving lives. Like on a weekend, for example, if we finish training on a Saturday, instead of, like, I'm just that type of person. A lot of my friends are in the emergency industry, so instead of going out and having a braai with the boys or just like going to a pub and watching the rugby, I find comfort and enjoyment of jumping in my response car, chilling with my other paramedic friends at the garage and waiting for a call to save lives. It stimulates me and I feel it keeps me out of trouble.
Well, there you've heard it, that the IBO Cruiserweight champ is actually a very good guy. He doesn't only smash the guys in the ring, he fixes them outside of the ring as well. Yeah, so these guys that you're hitting in the ring, you can fix them as well.
If they're really bad.
let's talk your fantastic win again, your 6th defense of that IBO Cruiserweight Championship against Seferi on Saturday night. I love the way you're coming out now compared to like maybe 5 years ago where you used to go a bit into the pockets. Now you jump on your opponents, and you've got the size and you've got the strength and you've got the confidence and the conditioning, and you're jumping on your opponents now. Tell us about Seferi, the great win on Saturday night.
Thank you. It's definitely a sense of confidence in the skill set Peter's installed in me. To have that confidence and to walk guys down and believe in yourself. The biggest thing is self-belief, and maybe 5 years ago I never had that self-belief. Maybe had a bit of talent, but never had the self-belief. With regards to Saturday night, I knew I'll be honest, I don't watch any footage, Brian, of any opponent I fight. It's something I don't do. I know Peter watches a lot of footage, and he implements a game plan. I don't like watching footage because it shows sometimes highlights, and highlights are false. So I knew he'd fought Fury, I knew he'd fought Farhat Asim to a draw, and yes, he was getting long in the tooth, being 39 or 40, but I knew he had fought credible opponents. When the bell went and I established my jab and hit him with my first overhand left, and I saw his face when he felt my power, it was at that moment I said, I got this guy beat, I will stop him tonight. And that's when I turned the switch on. You know, people can say what they want, he's not a credible opponent. Well, how can he not be credible when, yes, he fought Fury, he lost, and he just drew to Farhat Asim, he's only got 2 losses. He's got a 80% KO ratio. that alone speaks for itself. But I'm just to try explain to people, step in there with me. Feel power from a cruiserweight who's walking into that ring at a heavyweight weight.
Yeah.
I'm a cruiserweight. I'm true to say I'm not a heavyweight. I'm a cruiserweight, but I'm a big cruiserweight. And I don't. And Safari after the fight spoke to my trainer Peter, spoke to me, and he spoke to Rodney. He said, and not to gloat or boast, he says Kevin is very, very strong. We didn't expect that, and I take that as a compliment because it's almost like what people see on YouTube or maybe is not what they expect to get in there. And that I'm going to use to my advantage all the way through. Pete installs skills in me that I honestly, I feel like I hit fear into the guys, but also my style intimidates them because I'm not easy to hit. I try to keep a tight defense, and I'm still learning, but I've got confidence in me that I just want to keep on going. And I don't really care what the knockers or the haters say because I don't honestly give a damn. I know what Peter's installed in me. I know what I'm capable of, and my time will come when there's a man across me who's undefeated or who's the WBC champion. I'll blow him out the park. So I promise you.
Kevin, yes, and I think you will as well. Your time will come. I agree with you. Don't worry about the knockers. You're doing a great job as the IBO champion. Maybe down the line next year there's going to be a WBA title online for you or something like that. But you are hitting harder because speed is power, and you are a quick. I've always said you're a quick cruiserweight, and you're in great condition. So speed is power, and you got the condition to jump on the guy and hurt him. And you did a great job, and you took your man out like you were supposed to do. So fantastic win there, great stuff. Let's just, in ending, talk about something funny, an incident that happened in the fight that the viewers won't know what you were saying to each other in the ring. You caught him slightly on the side of the head. He started shouting that you hit him behind the head or you're dirty fight or whatever. What actually happened in the ring?
Yeah, like I mean, nothing intentional. To be honest, we're in a clinch, and I happened to glance eyes over Peter, and Pete shouted, uppercut, finish with a right hook. So I was like, okay, it was in my mind. I saw the opportunity, I hit the uppercut and I hit the right hook. And when I hit the uppercut, I think he went down and I caught him on the side, top of the head.
You did.
He immediately turned his back. And I was like, and for that split second, I'm like, I can hit this guy. Just protect yourself at all times. But then I said to the ref, and then he just started saying to me, excuse my language, this is bullshit, this is bullshit, this is behind the head. Then I said to him, not intentional, let's box. Yeah. He's like, no, this is bullshit. Then the ref got like upset with us saying, I'm the ref, I'll ref this fight. He said, no, this is bullshit. And that's when that turned my switch. I was like, now I'm going to knock you out.
Yeah, you were actually a gentleman for not jumping.
Yeah, I said, now.
Because it's protect yourself at all times.
I wanted to be like, apologies, face me, let's fight. You know, as it turned, I could have gone and hit him. But I was like, no, now I'm going to knock you out. Yeah. That's why when that happened, I hunted him, you know.
Yes,
like you said, you like and Peter likes to do. Until that point, I was trying to pick my punches and land the clean shot. But then at that point, I was like, I'm gonna now maraud you and get you out of here.
And the funny thing was, the referee from Monaco, which actually he did a good job. We know him from Monte Carlo many times. He started shouting, not at you, at Safari, that I'm the referee. It's my job to do the warning. But yeah, well done once again, Kevin Lerena. Thank you for the interview. We look forward to your next fight, which will be coming up in November or December. Will be announced shortly. And then yeah, I think next year is going to be a big year for you. I can see you fighting for the WBA title at some stage and winning one of those big titles. So well done once again.
Thank you very much, Brian. Thank you to you. Thank you to my trainer, manager Peter Smith, and my promoter Rodney Berman. God willing, you know, I know you got to be patient in the sport. Your time will come, and my time has come. I'm an RBO world champion, and I look forward to winning other bouts. My time will come that, you know, people talk about me. I mean, if you look at people commenting on my Instagram post, you got Lawrence Okoli commenting. You got well-known. So we're getting recognized. It's just a matter of time. But I'm very patient. I'm patient in the sense that I know my career is in the hands of Peter and Rodney, and it will fall into place in due time. And when I say it, not like it hasn't fallen into place, I just feel my actual time will come. Awesome. And I will reign supreme.
Great stuff, thank you. And well done to your trainer Peter Smith for doing a great job. And he hasn't paid me to say that. So thank you for joining us. IBO Cruiserweight Champion in the world, Kevin Lerena.